What's up, boys and girls? It is White Gamer. Today we have the post-patch fullback build. This is the one that I've been using these last couple of weeks. So for your positions, you're going to go with left back or right back, all up to you. Your height, you're going to go with 6 foot. You do want to have some height as a fullback, guys, especially since crossing is a little bit meta. You want to have some height as a fullback. You don't want to be playing too small, or else you're going to struggle covering those far posts and those crosses. Weight, I use 174 pounds. If this is too heavy, you can always go with 152, but I use 174 pounds. Now, for the Playstyle Plus, the first one I highly recommend, guys, is the aerial. As I said, the crossing, a lot of teams like to cross, especially in divisions. Even if you're playing competitive, it's still good to have the aerial plus. Your pro will have a much higher chance of winning the headers in the air. And then the second one that I use, guys, is the block plus. It's really good to block off those crosses or any shots that your opponent take. You can also go with anticipate plus to make those standing tackles better. You can also go with the quick step plus as well for your second playstyle plus. This is going to allow you to accelerate quicker when you're off the ball. But I use the block plus. I just like it a lot. Now, for the regular playstyles, the first one we're going to go with is the ping pass. So when you're doing the RBA or R1 and X, the ball will travel much quicker and accurately. So if you didn't have this playstyle, the ball won't travel as fast and it won't be as accurate. And it's really good, guys. Definitely recommend it. The next one is the long ball pass. When you do an X or a square ball, you need to switch it or find your teammates that are a bit further away from you. It's really good to find your teammates. So I highly recommend it. The next one we're going to go with is anticipate. This is allow for your pro to make better standing tackles with a bit more accuracy, and it's really good for defenders in general. The next one we're going to go with is intercept. Just to increase the chances of you intercepting the ball. Pretty simple. Then the next one is the bruiser. When you're going for the standing tackles or when you're going to body your opponent, it's going to be much easier. And since you're going to mostly come up against winger, it's going to be super easy to get them off the ball. And then last but not least, guys, I use the quick step. Just going to allow you to accelerate quicker, whether you need to push up or you need to drop back to your position. Just allow for your pro to accelerate a bit quicker. So these are the play styles and playstyle plus that I use on my fullback build. Now, for the running style, this is the one I've been using the entire year when I play fullback or just defender in general, is the medalist. There's just something really good about this playstyle. It makes your pro seem very fast when you're tracking down to your opponent and whatnot. So go with the medalist. Now we have the skill tree for the fullback. Again, this is the one I personally use. If you guys want some gameplay with it, let me know and I'll give you a link of me using this build. But the pace, you want it maxed out, guys. You want to be a fast fullback. You're going to be coming up against wingers that are going to be super pacey and super fast. So you want to be maxed out on your pace. This will give you 87 acceleration and 96 sprint speed. Now, from the shooting, guys, I actually started using the 4-star weak foot on my fullback build. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. You can use this and apply more passing or more dribbling if you want. But I use the 4-star weak foot for the fullback just so that I don't have to worry about putting it on my strong foot all the time. So I just go with the 4-star weak foot. Now, from the passing, I'm going to focus on the 3 short passing and then focus completely on the long passing. This will give you 82 long pass, which should be more than enough, guys. It really should be. You know, you don't have to do nothing absurd when it comes to the passing. 86 short pass is excellent. It's more than enough to find your teammates with A or X if you're on PlayStation, especially when they're nearby. Remember, you also have the ping pass. So when you do the RBA and the R1X, those passes are going to come out really accurate and with a lot of speed since you have good short pass and good enough long passing. And then you do have 81 crossing. It's not the best, but I don't really cross as a fullback. But if you are that type of fullback that cross, you could always add more crossing, but I just leave it like this. Now, from the dribbling, guys, I focus on the balance and more balance. So make sure you get that other balance. So this will give you 76 balance and then 76 ball control. That's more than enough for me. Like I said, this is a build that I use. I got to emphasize it because some people always try to nitpick something on the build. It's not the best balance, but it does the job, guys. And then the agility, like I said, I don't really push up or do any skills when I'm pushing up with the fullback. So the agility is more than enough for me. You could always add more if you want. And then from the defending, guys, we're going to focus on the right side, the standing tackle, and the interceptions. Get your guardian archetype. That will give you 94 interceptions, 93 defensive awareness, 93 standing tackle, and 87 slide tackle. At the end of the day, your job is to defend out wide, not just to push up. So these are very good defending stats. I didn't touch the slide tackle because I don't really slide tackle as a defender in general. And then the most important thing is going to be the defensive awareness with the standing tackle. You got them in the 90s, which is more than enough. Remember, you have to anticipate, which will make those standing tackle very accurate. And then last but not least, guys, we got physical. You're going to get everything completely filled out. Get the jumping, get the acrobat archetype. Then listen closely, guys. You're going to get this other reaction. So make sure this reaction says 2 out of 2. And then make sure this reaction says 2 out of 2. Now, this will give you 94 jumping, which is very good, and it's important for a fullback, especially when you're playing against a team that crosses a lot. You also have the aerial plus, so when it comes to jumping, you should be winning at least 95% of your headers for sure. And then you have 95 stamina, so you can push up back and forth with this build. 87 strength is more than enough. Like I said at the start of the video, most of the wingers that you come up against aren't going to be that strong, or even the strikers that you come up against aren't going to be that strong. And then, of course, the reactions. I say this in every build. The reactions are important. It's going to allow for your pro to react quicker to the ball as you're about to receive it or as you're going for a tackle. And then, of course, their aggressions. That's going to determine how aggressive your pro is when you're going for a standing tackle or you're bodying your opponent. Now, we back out, boys and girls. You're going to be an 88 rated fullback. Again, this is the fullback build that I've been using these last couple of weeks, and it's very, very good. You got the 91 pace, 81 passing. You got the 4-star weak foot, so you can use both of your foot. You got 70 dribbling, which I think that's more than enough for me. I don't really dribble a lot when I play fullback. You got the 92 defending, which is one of the most important things as a fullback. And, of course, the 90 physical. Try out this build. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.